Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show. Today we're going to be reviewing The War Master Killing Time from Big Finish Productions. This box set finds the Master plotting to take over the Stagnant Protocol, which is a very interesting idea, where basically this race can never really advance, which is a very interesting concept. And he's also, along the way in his scheme, he's reunited with some former classic companions in the form of Jo Jones and Nyssa. And those stories take a dark turn. Now, this box set 4 stories, and they are The Sincerest Form of Flattery, A Quiet Night In, The Orphan, and Unfinished Business. So yes, this box has one overarching kind of story where, the Master's trying to take over the Stagnant Protocol, and the middle stories, 2 and 3, are kind of his side adventures to get stuff he needs for his main goal. Now, the first and final story are pretty decent. I really like the exploration of the rise and fall of Calithra and how the Master is kind of scheming and knowing everything, and he knows how to deal with the situation in the background because he's kind of like there, not too much in the first story, and he's kind of away from things. The Master trying to work in the shadows, which I really like. And then by the final story, you really see him. He has everything he needs. The plague is rampant, which is very timely, and he's definitely trying to now take over, and he successfully does it because that's what the Master does really well. Now, the second and third story, the Master is away, and he's trying to basically get things he needs. Now, A Quiet Night In is at times a very unsettling listen. Seriously, by the end of it, Jo is broken. What the Master does to her is just diabolical, which you expect from the Master. But definitely after listening to that one, you're going to need a little break. Need a break from listening to these. Because, boy, he really, really kind of devastates Jo in a way. He pretends to be her uncle, and he messes with her psyche to just get what he wants. He's very evil, and that is just that's the Master. So I really like that Big Finish shows that. Now, The Orphan, he does the same to Nyssa. But I don't think he does it as bad as, Jo. But I really like that interesting thing how Nyssa, when she realizes that the man she's working with isn't really, this doctor, it's actually the Master in disguise, and how much that really affects her, because, he took over her father's body. So there's a lot of that mental anguish in Nyssa, and it brings back a lot of that in this story. And I really like the exploration. And it definitely ends with Nyssa being in a really bad spot with her kind of plagues all around her. And the final story I thought was really decent. I really liked, how the Master kind of had that rise to get what he really wants and take over the Stagnant Protocol. We definitely see why he wants it throughout this box set, and I think it's a really good set of adventures. But yeah, I really enjoyed The War Master Killing Time. It's another really solid War Master box set. Derek Jacobi gives in a phenomenal performance in this set of adventures, and seriously, his interactions with Jo and Nyssa are really memorable and also very diabolical at the same time. And I really like that because in this box set, this is who the Master is. You really see how his motives, he doesn't really, he will do anything to get what he wants. And I really enjoy that Big Finish really explores that a lot with the War Master. So if you listen to the box set, tell me your guys' thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.